Today we are deep in the southernmost tip of the Appalachian Mountains, fishing what I consider to be some of the prettiest trout water I've ever seen. Wild trout literally do not exist any further south in the eastern U.S. Welcome to North Georgia.
Oh yeah, buddy. Oh yeah, buddy. Dude, that's a good goose.
Oh, that's a big boy.
Alright guys, welcome back to North Georgia. So, me and Andrew drove here last night. We got here, did our little car camping thing that we've kind of actually originally thought up and started doing back last year in last year's Georgia series. We're doing it again this year. Andrew's come up here from Florida and met me in Georgia. And basically what we're doing is we're going to try to catch some giant public water rainbow trout. I loved last year's Georgia series, but the only thing that we really didn't do is we really didn't catch any like really big trout. So that's kind of the goal of this little part of the Georgia series, is just to catch some mega rainbow trout. So stay tuned and hope you guys are gonna enjoy.
I caught that literally right in front of me.
Yep.
I'm just gonna pop you. You've got a barbless nymph in you. See? Now untangle yourself. Thank you. Fish. Where at?
Under the tree, and I was like holding it like just under the tree, and I started pulling up, and then it started shaking.
I'm gonna catch him. Don't worry, dude.
Well, I hooked it.
I know. Dylan, you might be able to catch one up here, dude. That's number... Oh, he's been caught before. He's pretty, though.
Let's see.
Someone's gotten his lip.
Poor guy.
See, look at this.
Nice dark flipper spots. Or pepper spots, or whatever you like.
He'd be a perfect fish if it weren't for his lip. He's kind of a fatty. Thanks, buddy. That was on that left side there.
I don't even see them there.
Well, you got to go further over for that, sure.
I was just getting warmed up.
That's just getting warmed up.
I am scared my rod's flipping out. Well,
the wind's blowing is what your issue is.
Oh,
it moved.
It moved. It's moving to the left.
It's moving to the left.
Swimming.
Watch it.
Holding. It's holding over there. It's really tough to see right there. I mean, it is. I see it there still.
I see it.
But it's like blended in real.
It might have moved into a feeding lane. Is it still there? Is that what I'm looking at?
I see it.
Okay. Sitting here forever. It's like, man, is that fish even there anymore? I don't see him.
I don't see him. They're up a lot.
Are they pushing you further?
They might be up a little further. No,
No, they're in the middle, dead center.
Oh, they're moving back again?
They're moving up. They're in that middle current, up kind of higher. That's not bad.
One's moved over. That one's moving further over.
Oh, one kind of came towards it. Try that cast again.
There's one up there now.
I think the first one of the two pushed up further, and the second one's holding back on him.
Where is this one at? Because I don't even see it. Well, it could be the problem. Just floating over his head, and it's not really. I don't know. I need something heavier.
I don't think it's heavier. I think that's not long enough to get to the bottom of that. I bet if you stood out right there, it'd be at least knee deep.
Oh, I'd probably.
And that's not even getting down to halfway through your shin. Even if it was 100 pounds, you wouldn't even know. That's just sunk to dry.
I don't know what to do. Maybe it's just not really feeding at the moment. Yeah. I can cast. Oh, got him, got him, got him. Quick, quick, quick. How do you get it? Oh, no, now it's going down. Yeah.
Make sure the drag's good. And make sure
Yeah, it's pretty loose drag. I saw him come up, but I wasn't sure if it was my fly, but I pulled back and it was, I don't want to get in this.
I would stand out here in front of the log just so he doesn't even feel anything.
I'm trying to get a little bow because I might be able to, oh shoot, I don't like what he's doing. There we go. Oh, I think if you get over there, you might be able to get him. I might be able to pull him up a little. No, like below him, Right there, right there. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna try to. If you get like out in the middle just a little more.
Okay, just someone give me shades.
No, I got it.
Yeah, you can. I don't want to look. I can't do it.
All right. Because I think I'm gonna just kind of pull him back slowly. Like right, like oh.
I want to try to get him around the face.
Yeah, I agree.
If there's any way that you can turn him when he's ready. He's good.
Okay. Here we go.
Right there. Right there. Damn it. Let it go.
Wow, that was so good. To be fair, if we had a bigger net, we would have had it right there.
It just fell out of there. We'll get it.
All right, here we go. Nope. I'm gonna lift them up. No, hold up. It's not. I don't, right there. There it is. Yes. Oh. Oh, shoot. I'm gonna have to hold him down. Oh, whoa, whoa. All right, yeah, let's get it over here. Yeah, you got that. Too much of that.
It's probably 20. Well, it might be 21.
20 and a half.
20 and a half?
Yep.
To the tip of the jaw?
About 20 and a half inches, that's it.
Yep. It's a big old rainbow though.
Yeah, it's a fat one.
Fatty.
All right, guys, so I spotted this rainbow as I cast it in, and I pulled out just a baby, like 4-inch rainbow, and this guy came out and chased the rainbow around after it. So we just stayed here, and we could see it like swimming in the hole, so we just kept switching flies, and finally it ate one of them. So, I mean, this is just a giant rainbow, 20 and a half inches on the tape. Public water, Georgia, that's where it's at. I'm gonna try to hold it up.
Holding it.
Yeah, that actually might be best. Oop. Look at that rainbow. Oh yeah, that's sick, man. Good morning, guys. Welcome back to day 2 in North Georgia. So I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it's been approximately like a month and a half since the beginning of part of this video was shot, and that's because the winter has been brutal and I literally cannot have physically made it down here in the past, you know, month and a half or so because of snow and like sub-zero temperatures and stuff like that. Georgia itself hasn't been super bad. It's a lot more moderate than it is up where I live, but it's still not been great in Georgia, to be honest with you. They've gotten really cold. It's been, they've had a lot of snow and stuff, which is kind of unusual for this part of the country, but I'm finally made it back, which I'm excited to make it back and finally get to fish for these wild rainbows again. I spent the night in my little truck camping slash car camping setup, and it was actually pretty comfortable. I think it got down, or when I woke up this morning it was 26 degrees, which it's 26 degrees right now. So had a 0 degree sleeping bag, wasn't bad at all, and I have an air mattress here. So yeah, it's a pretty comfortable night in the woods in the middle of nowhere. Dylan's supposed to meet me here. I think it's like in 10 minutes he's supposed to show up. I haven't even put my waders on, I haven't done anything. And we're gonna start fishing, and we're just gonna move a whole bunch of water today looking for another giant rainbow trout. No promises, just because the whole reason those fish run up here is to spawn, and there's a very good chance that they've already spawned and done their thing. There's still probably a few up in here. It's just gonna be a lot harder to find them than it was probably a month ago when I should have been up here. So anyway, that's the plan. Hopefully Dylan shows up here pretty soon, and we're gonna get ourselves together and go catch some fish for you guys.
Got one. Hey-o. Phew. It's a decent fish, guys. It's not like a giant, but Dylan. I don't have my net, unfortunately. It's a pretty fish. I want to get a it's right underneath you, right underneath you. It's a pretty fish. I want to get a shot of it. Look how pretty that fish is. Holy cow.
Yeah, very nice. I love that. See, like not much spots on the bottom, spots on the top.
Yeah.
Pink.
When I saw the fish, I was like, dude, I want to get a shot of that on the camera. Look at it in the sun. The sun is unreal. All right, guys, here's this rainbow that I just caught. I want to show him off because he's so pretty. She probably, actually. Look at the colors on that fish, though. Oh my gosh, that is a unbelievable colored rainbow trout. Doesn't get much better than that. I'm gonna go ahead and unhook her and let her go. Pretty, another just unbelievably colored fish. Look how fat he is.
Look at that color.
Oh, I know, that's incredible.
He is a chunker.
I mean, I'm gonna
Look
fall.
at his belly. Her belly.
God, the colors on that fish are just unreal. All right, guys, look at the color on this fish. I mean, these winter rainbow trout are just unreal. Of course, my line's in my hand. How's that even happen? Okay. I mean, you can't tell me that's not just the colors on that fish are just not incredible. Go ahead and release him over here. Thanks, buddy. Woo! Nice fish. They're all that size, which is not small, really.
Not from here.
Jeez, yeah. Man, that one is pretty too. Little guy. Little bow, little bow, little bow. Nothing crazy. Still catching fish though, so that's good. They hit the bottom now. Whoa. Mega giant. Biggest fish you guys have ever seen, I know. Crazy when you guys get to see fish like that. Alright guys, so it's a little over halfway through the day and we have not seen any big rainbows. So it's not looking good for that, but the fishing's been pretty good. And our average size rainbow trout here has just been like top notch, like in that 10 to 12 inch range, which is pretty good. And the fish are just gorgeous. I mean, if you don't think that these wild rainbows in North Georgia are some of the prettiest rainbow trout, you know, on the East Coast, then you're mistaken. You're sadly mistaken. So hope you guys have enjoyed this so far. I'm gonna fish the rest of the day here with Dylan. Tomorrow, I have one more day to try and catch a giant rainbow trout, so fingers crossed I can still make it happen. But yeah, it's just a little update for you guys. Alright, so welcome to my humble abode. I'm gonna affectionately call the Troutmobile for this Georgia series. I'm literally just sleeping in the back of my RAV4, but yeah, I didn't really catch, well, we caught some decent fish today, but nothing crazy. Our average size for this particular creek was actually pretty good, despite not seeing any like really big fish. But we caught a lot of like 12-inch fish, 12-ish inch fish, which is pretty dang good. And the fish were just like unbelievably colorful. Definitely like spawning colored rainbow trout, which is, you know, you can't really take those for granted. I mean, they're some of the prettiest fish around, but didn't find the big fish we're looking for. My confidence is not at an all-time high for them, mostly because it's been really warm in Georgia for like the past 2 weeks-ish. And not only has it been like 60 degrees, but it's been raining a lot and 60 degrees, which really jumps that water temperature up quite a bit, which is good just for fishing in general. But as far as like rainbow spawn, that usually kind of shuts them off. And when that happens, a lot of those big fish will move back down the creek to where they came from. And I just didn't see any today, and I saw a lot of anglers today. So
That's never really a good sign when you're trying to fish for big fish. So yeah, I don't know what to expect tomorrow. I'm hoping that I can get on at least a few fish tomorrow. I'm gonna take a little mini detour tomorrow and just fish a different little creek for maybe the morning when it's probably gonna be less productive. And then in the afternoon, I'm gonna come back through and search one last time for, you know, a really big rainbow trout. But if I don't catch one, I can't really complain because I'm chilling out in the middle of nowhere and I'm catching rainbow trout and I'm shooting another Georgia series. And you guys don't know how much I love being in Georgia. I mean, this water is just unbelievably gorgeous and the fish are unbelievably gorgeous, and yeah, it's a blast. So hope you guys are enjoying this. That's gonna be my update from the Troutmobile. I might start doing this in every video. Have a little update from the Troutmobile. So I'm gonna shut the light off and turn the car off. I left it running for a little bit to get it warm in here, you know, before I go to bed, because it's gonna get down to the 20s again tonight. So yeah, I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow, and hopefully I'll be hoisting a giant rainbow trout.
You ever have one of those days where nothing seems to go right? Every cast is a snag, every tree is in just the right place to catch your flies, and the fish seem to be laughing at your embarrassing attempts at catching them? Well, that's about how day 3 went. I mean, I could blame the lack of sleep or the cold front, but at the end of the day, that's just how it goes sometimes. It's tough to complain when you get to spend time in the mountains doing what you love doing. I'm sure next year I'll be back chasing those big rainbows and trying to crack the code.